those silly headphones on my head. But we're excited. We have a really good offensive group coming here. We're going to work hard one day at a time. We're not looking too far in the future. We just want to get better at the little things so that, come that Denver preseason game, we're on top of our stuff. So with that, any questions?
How's it gone juggling responsibilities a little bit with the coaching change on the O-line?
Yeah, it's gone smooth because, Coach Dennison's still part of our staff, and his assistant, Coach Phil, that moved up, he's been with us for many years, and, he was with Rick in lockstep last season. I really see it as an opportunity to gain an extra coach now that we got Coach Steele here was with Atlanta. So we got really three great offensive minds. There's a little adjustment, yes, but I think we're in good shape with the coaches we have.
Is Phil's time in Denver when he was with you guys, does that help kind of carry over the scheme-wise and knowing exactly what you want?
Absolutely, yeah. A lot of familiarity. They're teaching the same scheme, maybe have some different individual drills, but it is not just making any changes schematically based on the coaches, and really excited for Phil. I have a lot of confidence in him. I know Coach Zimmer does too, and still Coach Dennison will be with us all the way.
How is that already working with Rick virtually? I know that's something that Coach Zimmer said the other day, he's going to meet with you guys, game plan during the week, but right now in training camp, are you in contact with him virtually every day? Or
we are, yeah. We meet virtually every day as a staff with him. It's like he's in the room with us, we just hear his voice, and we all watch film together. So we're figuring it out. Yesterday was our first day, but he's always meeting with us.
With Ben Steele coming on the staff, what was the connection that you guys had to kind of bring you guys on to him if possible?
Yeah, I didn't know Ben before. I know, some guys on our staff, and Phil had a relationship with Ben, so I'd let them speak to it. But I just know we're really fortunate to have him. He's been a real blessing thus far. He's on top of his game. We are really lucky. The offensive line, those guys, I'm glad they have Ben to help them out, help them grow.
Mike Zimmer said there won't be somebody specifically as a run game coordinator, that you guys will do it collectively. What do you anticipate that looking like on a game day?
Yeah, I think we're going to work together with Phil, Ben, and Rico, and regardless of who has that title, it's always a group effort.
How was your time with Kirk as a quarterback's coach? Maybe ease the transition a little bit into this new role?
Yeah, it definitely has made it easier, allowed me to spend more time with other position groups. But now I get to be around some of those younger quarterbacks a little bit more. I trust Kirk so much, so allows me to travel around a little bit more.
How do you size up the competition for the number 3 receiving spot, especially after picking up Lester?
Yeah, a lot of great competition. Excited for DD. It's all going to unfold in front of our eyes here in the next couple of practices. So it's up to them, which is the fun part. So it'll be very competitive.
Would you evaluate KJ Osborne's growth as a receiver? I mean, he barely participated during the season as a receiver last year. Now he's getting a lot of praise. Made some plays already.
Yeah. He's done a great job. He had a really good spring, so he gave himself a good foundation, and now he's set up to go and play well this fall camp. It's been one practice. I am happy with his practice, and let's go stack another one together. That's what all these guys are trying to do.
How big a role will the games versus the practices play in determining your backup quarterback?
Yeah, it's a collection of all. No real true answer there. Certainly how they play in the preseason, we're going to get a feel for how they truly perform under that pressure. But there's a couple of these guys have a couple of years worth of video evidence that we can draw upon. So it's all about how their teammates respond to them and how they perform with the lights on. That's certainly holds more weight than maybe some of these practices do. But you can't perform well on that Sunday game unless you're on top of your game in practice.
How important was it in bringing Keenan McCardell on the staff for Justin Jefferson? You had like a thoroughbred like that to learn from somebody who's done it at that same level.
How fortunate we were to get Keenan. As my first time meeting him, couldn't be more pleased with him. When you work with the guy, you would never know he's a Pro Bowl receiver or a Super Bowl champion. He grinds and works like every other coach and puts in a lot of extra hours. He has no ego. Justin and Adam and all those young receivers, Amir now, they're very fortunate to have him as a coach.